So because I am in my computer for the presentation, so I'm not a host, so I cannot share my screen.
That's okay. Tell us about your country. Where are you from?
Oh, hello everyone. I'm from Guatemala, where you can see for the flag that I have behind me.
Victor, you should still be able to share your screen from your computer, even though your sound is on your phone. We can still,
Okay.
see it. We can still,
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
You got it.
Good job.
So, Guatemala. Guatemala is the land of volcanoes, country of the eternal spring. So to start with this presentation, where is Guatemala? So Guatemala is a small country located in Central America. Guatemala has border with Mexico, Belize, El Salvador, and Honduras, and it is this country that we have here in red. And if you wonder where it is in the global, it is right here in this small country. So the languages. The official language in Guatemala is Spanish, but also another 24 languages are spoken in Guatemala. 22 languages are Mayan, one is Xinca, and another one is Garifuna, and of course the official language, which is Spanish. It really depends of your family background and what part of Guatemala are you from? Because some people speak more than one language in Guatemala. It really depends on where are you from in Guatemala and your family background. For example, in my case, I used to speak Spanish. I mean, now I'm speaking English, but 5 years ago, I just spoke Spanish. But it really depends on many things. And yep.
So where are you from in Guatemala? Which part of the country are you from?
Right here in this area. The name of the department is Quetzaltenango.
Okay.
Yeah, in this area. So yeah, so many the close cities to where I live, they speak Quiche, which is in the map right here. So I live.
And Quiche is kind of a Spanish Mayan language?
No, it's a Mayan. So the interesting thing is that the Mayan languages are the Spanish are not similar, nothing at all. And for example, Portuguese is more similar to the Spanish than the Mayan language.
Okay.
Yeah, Portuguese and the Romantic languages are more similar to the Spanish than the Mayan language.
Yes.
I can understand a single word in Mayan language.
Yes, the Quiche almost sounds as if they're singing.
Yep. So the population, Guatemala has an estimate of 17.91 million of people. Is the country with most population in Central America.
Wow.
And around the 60% of the Guatemala population is mestizo, which means it's mix between a Mayan and a Spanish. Around the 30% of the population is Mayan, and the other it's Xinca, which is a group of natives from Guatemala, but it's another group. It's not Mayan. This is another group. And Garifunas, they are like from Africa. They came to Guatemala many years ago. So the geography. So Guatemala is divided in 22 departments. There are no states, they're called departments. So we have 22 in total. First, we have 37 volcanoes. In the beginning of the presentation, I said land of volcanoes, and it's because we have 37. Just to compare, Virginia has only 2 volcanoes, and Guatemala has 37.
Are they all active?
No, just 3 are active.
Just 3.
Yeah, the Fuego, Santiaguito, and Pacaya volcano. They're the only 3 active right now.
Cool.
I live close to the Santiaguito. Like, I don't know, an hour or something like that, I guess. Yeah, and the highest point in Guatemala is the Tajumulco volcano. And in fact, it's the highest point in Central America, not just in Guatemala. So here we have some pictures of the volcanoes. This is the highest point in Guatemala. This is the Tajumulco volcano. So rivers, there are 18 rivers, and the longest one is the Motagua River. Here we have a picture. This is the Motagua River, the longest one in Guatemala. Lakes, we have 20 lakes, and the longest one is, the large one, it's Isabel Lake. So this one is the Isabel Lake, and this is Atitlan. It's considered one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. And it's surrounded by 3 volcanoes. So I don't know if in this picture, I think I have another picture. How you can see here is one volcano. It is another one. And I don't know if it's to the left or to the right, but we have another one right there.
Wow.
Political structure. So this is a presidential representative. It's a democratic country. So we elected the president. The president just came, I think the period is 4 years, and he cannot be reelected again. At least if you quit to your to be president, you can be reelected again. But this nothing happens. As well as United States, we have the executive branch, the legislative and judicial branch, and works the same like in America. The educational structure. So in the beginning, we have public and private. Public is completely free, 100% free, like here in America. The only thing is that you don't get any supplies. Sometimes in the beginning, the government help you with some supplies, but just like one time in the year. And the private, of course, is you have to pay for the education in the private sector. That is not too expensive if you compare with America, but if you live in Guatemala, that is expensive.
So, Victor, when you say they don't give you any supplies, you mean like paper and books?
Yes.
Yes. And so when students go to public school, they have to buy their own books?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes it really depends on the president and all the stuff. They give you like in the beginning, but it's like it's not usual.
Yeah.
So we have the kindergarten that is around 2 years. Then we have elementary school that is around 6 years. Then we have middle school that is 3 years, and high school that is 2 or 3 years. It really depends, because when you are in middle school, you have to decide to make a decision what you want to study to the future. Because if you want something like to be a doctor, you have to get a certificate from the school. Or if you want to study something else, you have to get a certificate. But that really depends of 2 or 3 years in high school. So the difference between America and Guatemala that you have to use a uniform. I have some pictures here of my all classmates with uniforms, so you can see this red, the same shirt. And when you have PE, you have to use a different uniform.
So do students have to buy their uniforms, or are they given to them?
No, you have to buy your uniform.
You have to buy them. Okay.
Yep. So one, for example, this year it's around $8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is $8 a lot of money? Or
yes and no. It's like in the middle.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Then we have the higher education. So again, we have the private and the public. In this, you have just the only public college in Guatemala that is completely free. It's 100% free. Well, I want to say 99% free because you have to pay, I think it's 100 quetzales, that is like about $13. This is because you have to pay for the enroll to the college, but you have to pass admission tests for this university, and it really depends on your career and your degree. That's how many tests you have to take. For example, to be a doctor, you have to take around 7 tests: biology, math, algebra, and Spanish, and another test. And we have the private sector. They have also an test, but these tests are really easy and easiest one. If you compare that here is just $13 per semester, then we have like around $3,000 per semester.
Wow.
That is the range. For example, this is the most expensive college in Guatemala. It's around $6,000 per semester.
So when you go to the public university, you have to apply each semester. You have to pay the $13 each semester, or just one time?
You have to apply just one time.
Just one time.
Yeah, and the 13 it's per semester.
Oh, you pay $13 per semester,
Yes.
compared to the other one that's $6,000.
Yeah, so the difference is, it's a big difference.
Yes. Yes.
So we have the tourists, and this is a river called Samut Champey. This is a Mayan word. Honestly, I don't know what does that mean. This is in Alta Verapaz. Then we have Antigua Guatemala, that is the old capital city in Guatemala, and it's famous because it is a UNESCO World Heritage that is located in Zacatepeques. We have the Atitlan Lake, that is considered one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. Who I said before, it's surrounded by 3 volcanoes. We have one, we have 2, and then we have Tikal, which is in Petén. That is all Mayan city. My hometown, I was born in Coatepeque, that it's a small city. It's a little bit smaller than Shenandoah County, just a little bit smaller. It's not a big city, but it's not a town. So, and yep. So now we have the food. First we have rellenitos that I cook, but plantain with fried beans. I can be with filled with fried beans or filled with cheese, sugar, cinnamon. That is really good. Then we have the fiambre. This is special because it's just made in just October 1st, the Day of the Dead. Um, it includes more than 50 ingredients. So
Wow.
yeah, uh, to be honest, I don't like fiambre. Many people love fiambre, but no, it's not my case. Then we have empanadas. I know that many countries has empanadas, like Colombia, Venezuela, all the countries they have empanadas, and it's very similar. I mean, it's a corn, uh, yeah, yeah, corn, and filled with different kind of meat or vegetables. It really depends on the person. Then we have tamales. I know that Mexico and many other countries as well have tamales. So the difference with the Mexican tamal is that the Mexican tamal is wrapped with corn husk. So the Guatemalan tamal is wrapped with banana leaf, and it's a little bit bigger than the Mexican tamal. And this is similar with the Mexican tamal. This is called chuchito. Um, that if you translate to the English, that means little dog. I don't know why.
So when you make the tamale and the banana leaf,
Mhm.
do you eat the banana leaf?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So you take it, you unwrap it.
Yes.
Okay. Do you cook those here?
Yes.
Where do you find the banana leaf?
In the Mexican stores.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It makes me hungry.
uh, um, then we have the drinks. So the main drink, I mean, traditional drink is the atol. That is a liquid that is creamy. Usually, it's you can find it in the streets in Guatemala. Then we have different flavors and different ingredients. For example, this one is made with sweet corn. This one is called arroz con leche, and as the name is, rice and milk. Um, then we have, of course, the chocolate, hot chocolate. So Guatemala, it's almost the birthplace of the chocolate, so that's why we have a traditional drink with chocolate. Uh, then the tradition. Um, this is in this week we call. I think we are in the Holy Week. Um, so this is made. This carpet are made with sawdust. They are really traditional for the Christian people. And you have different designs. How I said, it's made with sawdust. Um, then, for example, is the giant kites, and um, there is a town called um, I forget. It's Zumpango. Zumpango is when they made this giant, and when I say giant, it's really I'm talking about 2 or 3 meters high, so it's really big. Then we have the Moros dance, that is a representation of the conquest of Guatemala with the Spanish and Mayan and more Christian as well. So we're excited. Um, Thanks for listening.
So wait, Victor, go back to the go back one more. So this surface is made of what?
Sawdust? I'm not sure.
Sawdust, like from
Yes.
wood,
Yes.
and they put it out. Is it like on the ground or is it on a piece of fabric?
I think it's a piece of plastic or no fabric.
Piece, yeah.
Fabric, yeah.
And so does it stay like that?
No, it's goes away like in. This is a for the event.
Yeah, for Holy Week.
Yeah, it's just for the event.
So they do all of that work and then they destroy it?
No, this they charge with the saint, so they pass through the to the carpets.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the
Oh my gosh, look at the detail. And it's sawdust?
Mhm.
Wow. And so do all the villages do this, or it's just only done in one place?
No, it's in all Guatemala.
In all of Guatemala, they do this during Holy Week.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, any question?
Yeah, there has to be some way to save that. I am looking at all of that work. Kim Blosser just wrote that. There has to be some way to save that because it's beautiful. And everybody in the community participates to put the sawdust into place.
Sorry, I didn't hear it.
Do
Oh.
all the people in the community participate to put the sawdust into place to make the designs?
No.
Or is it just done by one artist?
It's made with many people, but that is for the Catholic church.
Uh-huh.
So, yep.
Wow. Beautiful. Does anyone else have any questions? I'm sorry, I'm monopolizing.
Sorry.
Victor, have you done your introduction and posted it in the link?
Sorry.
Did you do an introduction post in the link for the map?
No.
A little video of your, I didn't think so. I'll send you the link again. Please do your like a 1-minute introduction of yourself in English and in Spanish, and we'll post it on our map.
Oh.
Okay.